What's going on, everyone? My name is Impulse, and welcome back to Hermitcraft. Oh yeah, today's the day. I'm super excited because you know we've been working on iBuy for a very long time, and it is finally time. We are finally going to open our doors and allow some people to come in and do some shopping. But in order to do that, I need to actually have something in there to sell. So I couldn't make up my mind on what we should sell first. So I did what I probably should have done to begin with. Asked the Hermits and also the Empire peeps to see what they might need. And the first answer I got was terracotta. And I thought, well, I was really hoping it would be something I could farm instead of just grind for. But I thought that's okay. That's fine. We can do it. We can grind for some terracotta. So that's exactly what we're gonna do today. So during one of my live streams, I found a private mesa biome that I could tear apart, collect a bunch of terracotta, enough to open our shop up. And then because I don't have a great way to get dyes just yet, I had to pop on over to Cleo's shop and buy some dyes. And we found the perfect spot here in the back of iBuy to put down our terracotta and begin to sell it. Now, I don't know if this is going to be the permanent terracotta shop, but I figured for now it's straight inside, straight ahead for them to see, and it being the first shop, we wanted to make sure they didn't get lost just yet inside of iBuy. So we've got every single color, including the regular terracotta, and we're just gonna make it easy and sell them for 1 diamond per stack. And I think eventually I will also gather enough that I can sell full shulker boxes of terracotta for anybody that has large size jobs that they need a lot for. But I think this is a good start. And before we could blink, we had our first sale. And in fact, they must have needed a lot because they took the entire shulker box and left 3 diamond blocks in its place, which is more than enough considering that shulker box wasn't even full.
Impulse.
Oh.
Impulse.
Hey. Hi. Did you come to buy some terracotta? Because somebody did already, apparently.
No.
No?
What's this?
Yeah, this is I'm opening up. Yeah, iBuy's finally getting stuff in it to sell. And terracotta was the first thing I sold because I heard a lot of people needed it. Can you figure out what color's missing? Because I can't figure it out.
You can't figure it out.
No, there was a box right here in the middle that somebody bought the whole box.
Gray, brown, purple, magenta. You have pink, you have blue, cyan.
Cyan, of course. Cyan terracotta is always the most popular block.
Yeah,
That
that's
makes
a good
sense.
one because it's gray and not cyan.
Yeah, exactly. Which means it probably didn't fit here in the color scheme anyway. But yeah, hey, iBuy is starting to get some stuff in it. I'm gonna sell all the things. I'm excited to be ultra rich, which I'm already doing pretty good.
Of course, yeah, you're very rich. This is a very fancy shop.
It's I mean, it's still under construction.
Hazardous.
I think I probably should put up some like watch your step signs or something. I don't want to be held liable for any injuries, you know.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
Oh, whoa.
I tried. I had to try.
How's your shop doing, by the way?
My shop was stolen.
Your shop was stolen.
Yeah, well,
How's that
it was in
happen?
the castle, and I'm not going to move it out. But
Oh,
sales are still
no.
pretty good. It's you know.
Wait.
It is.
People are buying out of your shop inside the castle?
Yeah, well, I'm the only Prismarine shop on the server, so they're
Oh,
desperate.
Jim, you know what they say in business, location is everything. I mean, this place is going to be hopping soon. I could offer you a little retail spot in here if you want.
Okay, I'm in.
What's
What's your end of this deal?
Well,
Yeah.
I made a big building that I need to fill up, and you'll be helping fill space, basically. I mean, if you want to toss me a
Good.
few diamonds from the sales, that's fine.
No,
but
you're rich enough.
yeah, I am.
Thank you. This is wonderful. I will take a spot.
Okay, I will make you a spot. Maybe pinch a little prismarine here and there when I need it, if that's okay.
Yeah, you can already do that. You can have Prismarine.
Okay, excellent. Right, I helped with your thing. Okay, cool. I will build a little bit more of this out so it's not so treacherous, and I'll build you a little space here in the corner or so. That sound good?
I like it. Sounds good. Thanks, Impulse.
You're welcome. See ya.
Bye. Enjoy your terracotta.
Oh, I guess we better get building. This is coming along nicely. We've got these wings off to the right and the left, and now we've actually got some spaces in here that we could do a few things, some window shopping type stuff. But I think this corner right here actually will be pretty good for what Gem wants to do. She wants to just sell some prismarine and have a little spot to do that. And that space should suffice for now until we have our upper floors done. And then maybe we can build her a proper shop up on floor 2 or above. And we got some other little spaces here. Same thing. We could just add some advertisements or actually have little pop-up shops that come in here and fill these spaces out. And that's pretty much it. Maybe something back in this spot too, since it kind of goes back in there. It's a very nice little area. And of course, we've got to have some room for our redstone elevator that's going to get us up to the other floors of this giant tower, which I've left room for on this side. And if we walk in here, all the redstone's going to be back in this bit. Oh my gosh. Forgot how enormous this place was inside. All right, so that's there. And I think I'll do the same over here. I'm going to use this corner right now for selling my shulker shells, because that was supposed to just be a pop-up stand that was temporary. And we can easily sell those right there. And then at least we'll have a few items all ready for sale, get people in the doors of iBuy. That would be great. But while I was building this, we actually had a visitor stop by. Ollie stopped by. He needed a little bit of my redstone prowess. I was going to say genius, but I didn't want to be full of myself or anything.
Impulse is a bit of a genius.
Right, there's that clip. Anyway, so yeah, I got to figure out, he needs a way to play music discs as people approach. And I guess he's got something custom whipped up for a little gag of his. So I'm going to go back to my base, actually design it there. Oh, and by the way, when he stopped by to ask me for this, of course, my audio didn't record. Windows had decided to rearrange all my audio devices, and I didn't notice. So yeah, didn't get a recording of him asking me to do this project. But we'll go design the redstone, show Ollie how to do it, and then he can hide it in the world somewhere so that we can randomly find it. That'll be fun. So right here, this is the mechanism. Look, it's not too bad. Okay. Look, I think you could replicate
this. Is small. I could copy this. Yeah.
It's got a little fail-safe mechanism, so if people are dancing around, it doesn't just keep restarting your disk. That's what added a little bit of redstone to it, but go ahead and...
Wait, so how does it... So if it's already in there, will it not just automatically play?
Yeah, once you put it in, it's just going to start playing.
How,
do this. Put it in this dropper right here. Right here.
Oh,
down at the bottom.
Okay. Let's try that then.
Nope, wrong one. Oh, I didn't hear nothing. We're gonna put it in that one. There we go. Okay. So the way this works is when somebody walks nearby, there's a skulk sensor that's going to go off, right?
Sure.
And that is going to trigger the redstone and put the disc in the jukebox.
Because it's based on sound.
Right. But if they start dancing around, right, we don't want it to keep going off. So I have a little locking mechanism here. So what it does is it spits an item onto this pressure plate. So it won't be able to restart until that item despawns.
But will that not eventually leave?
Yeah, that'll 5 minutes later that'll go away, and then after it goes away, this whole thing can get triggered again. And then there you go.
Oh, there's a lot of items in there. Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
I like it.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's for Jimmy.
I like it.
Will the real sheriff?
It's about the sheriff.
I repeat, will the
that
real
is
sheriff?
good.
You like that? I think hearing this in the wilderness will
like
look
never seen a
it's
sheriff's
quite
hat
heavy.
before.
It goes a bit much.
It does. Okay, I don't want to spoil it too
you get
much.
the idea.
Yeah.
You get the idea. Yeah, I just like the idea that a hermit that doesn't know me or the sheriff 10 years from now is walking down a path and suddenly it goes off.
Right.
That's
my
dream. That's my legacy impulse.
And you can hide this. You can hide this completely underground, right? Just cover it with blocks right on that top layer.
How much space does the sensor need to work?
I think it's pretty far. Like I think it'll go off from back here even. So, yeah.
Even if it's got blocks around it.
Yep. As long as it's not the wool blocks. Actually, these wool blocks are important. I should mention that. Otherwise, the disc itself sends a signal back to the shulker, and it gets a skulk sensor, and it gets like a loop. So yeah, you want to put these two in place.
That. All right. So I'm gonna. This is perfect. You've done me a great service, Impulse.
Sure, no problem.
I don't have anything to give you.
You already gave me your head. We're good. We're square.
I forgot I gave you that.
That's
but
right.
Also take this pulled pork trophy I just got because I don't think I can take it home with me whenever I have to leave. So
Probably
you may as well have it.
Probably not. Look,
And
I'll
it's
put it
solid
next
gold.
to my other
Put
one.
it on. No, put it on your head. Put it on your head. Take a bite. Take a bite out of it. Take a bite out of it. It's solid gold.
So
Well, thank you.
take screenshots and then steal the blocks if you need them. Like, I know you're new here, so you probably need them.
Because I am poor. In both of my worlds, I am poor.
All right, it's time to tear this guy down. And I just realized, yep, we actually still have some profits to collect. In fact, I'm just going to keep them in there for now because we're gonna move this entire thing. Hopefully, there's not random stuff in here. All right, we're gonna just tear this down and move it into iBuy, and we'll have one more thing to sell in there today. All right, with that torn down, we're going to haul all the goodies over to iBuy. And what do we have here? Oh, I got a Secret Santa, it looks like. Secret Santa Impulse. What do we got? It's not a trap chest or anything. Okay. It's a book. Secret Santa. It's Christmas time. It's time to visit some friends. Let's start with a man who was once king. Does that ring? Travel to his den, as we all know him as Ren. Make sure you stop by and pick up a pie. Okay. Oh man, I always get these riddle quests. What's up with that? Then I gotta use my brain. But I think before we tackle this quest, let's take a quick commercial break. So, as 2022 comes to a close, I want to take a quick moment to thank ExpressVPN for being such an amazing sponsor here on the channel. And I also want to thank them for keeping me safe online. You see, I've been using ExpressVPN to make sure all the data I'm sending over the internet is encrypted so hackers can't steal my information and my ISP can't track my habits and sell that information to marketing companies. It just feels good to know that I'm secure, and with ExpressVPN's simple-to-use app for your computer or smartphone, you too can encrypt the data you send online and tunnel it through a secure VPN server to keep your information private. And best of all, it won't even slow down your internet connection. So if you're looking to stay safe online, I would definitely recommend choosing ExpressVPN, who by the way was a top-rated VPN provider by CNET, The Verge, Mashable, and many more. And thanks to my partnership with ExpressVPN, I'm able to offer you all 3 months of ExpressVPN for free, so you can try it out yourself. Oh, and if you want to unlock some region-based content while you're at it, go for it. So visit expressvpn.com/impulse for your free 3 months. I'll put a link in the description below so you can just tap that, start protecting yourself today. And yeah, thanks again, ExpressVPN. Now let's get back to some Hermitcraft. All right, so first clue would lead me to believe we need to travel here to Ren's statue, who has been zombified, I guess, for Halloween. It did say to stop and get some pie, though, so I will abide by that, I suppose. We'll stop in to get... Yep, okay, that's why. Okay, so it looks like the books are numbered. Let's make sure this is number 2. Oh, look at that. It's my favorite shiny rock. All right. It looks like we're indeed getting a present. That's fantastic. Let's see what this clue says. Congrats. Next on the list, you won't want to miss. You may even want to give them a kiss. He shines in the world like a bright shining star, and we all know him as our main man. I have no idea what rhymes with star. Is there members on the server that false image, star pixels? Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. I'm kidding, you know it's Scar. Aha, found it right in front of this amazing tree here in Scarland. And it says Secret Santa for Impulse, so I know it's mine. Hey, more shiny rocks. Very nice. And book number 3. We are on the right track. Congrats. Well, that was a treat, but don't just yet take a seat. The man who causes chaos is your next visit. Try not to waste a minute. I always get his name wrong and call him Ian. But of course, we all know him as Cub Fan. Okay, let's go see Green's base. And it looks like there's a chest on the bridge and other hermits flying about.
Hello.
I come to collect my Secret Santa present. Apparently, it's on Green's bridge.
Yeah.
I'm just making my rounds. Okay, I won't watch what you're up to. I'm just gonna collect my present and go.
Yeah. No, this is fun.
Okay, see ya. All right, more shiny rocks for me. And clue number 4. Congrats, finally our last trip. Don't forget to maybe leave a tip. Travel to the man whose favorite fruit is the delicious mango. The guy is crazy about them, and his name is Corrales. We're going to do it every time. All right, let's head over to Tango's. Aha, we have found it right here at the entrance to what will be decked out once Tango's done with it. And more shinies for me. And this one just says the end, so I suppose that is the end of our Secret Santa journey. Congrats, you completed my little Christmas treasure hunt. It was just a little bit of fun. Merry Christmas, Impulse. Sorry I got more and more poor throughout the hunt. From Solidarity, the sheriff. Oh, actually, man, for this to come from somebody from Empires, I mean, he had to collect 61 diamonds and some emeralds. I mean, that couldn't have been easy. That's actually pretty rich for somebody that's just new here. So thank you so much, Solidarity. I appreciate that, and that was a lot of fun. Appreciate all the rhymes. Very cool. So we do need to still take care of our Secret Santa, and I'm not going to be able to keep it a secret from you any longer because what I want to do for this Secret Santa is kind of special to the person I'm giving it to. So I want to put it in their base, and this one's going to be a bit of a blast from the past. If you've been around since season 4, you're going to recognize this, and it's going to be a little bit of both a prank and a present. Oh, never know when you're going to run into a giant UFO. Whoops. All right, we're going to have to be extra sneaky setting up our Secret Santa because if you recognize this base, it belongs to False Symmetry, which is who we drew for Secret Santa, and it just so happens she's online today. And I want to put a little ornament on her base right here, which is where I think her supplies are. So if whatever she's doing, she needs to come back and get supplies, we're going to get bamboozled here. But first things first, I need to set up some things in order to make this ornament. And it's going to be, you guys put in the comments, you know, I asked you guys, should we do a prank or should we do a present? And as usual, it was split. Nobody can make up their mind. You guys, half of you thought a present would be cool. Half of you thought a prank would be cool. And some of you had the brilliant idea of why not just do both? So that's exactly what we're going to do today. This prank will double as a present, and she's going to love it and hate it at the same time. You'll see what I'm talking about. But all right, let's set things up, and we got to keep a lookout. We don't want her catching us. All right, so far so good. We've got ourselves a little setup here, and we've got ourselves a nice portal that we need to light and connect in the nether, along with a minecart track here that leads to this bit right here, and some glass right here, and a chest right here. And I think some of you may already know what's going on just by looking at the dimensions of this portal and some other things here. You probably guessed it. There's going to be a ghast. We're bringing a ghast to the overworld, and we're going to store it here at her base. And it's going to be decorated as a Santa Claus, and I lovingly call it Gaster Claws. This isn't the first time I've done this to False Symmetry, which is why it's funny. All right, so as soon as I drew her name, I knew this was happening. Also, I mentioned we're going to give a present as well. That's what this chest is for, which is going to actually be hidden completely by the ghast. So I need to get a bunch of cool stuff to put into here that she would actually like. And I'm not sure. I mean, everybody likes diamonds, so we're pretty rich. We'll probably give her a bunch of our diamonds. I think there's some other goodies that we can probably provide. So I'm going to go gather those, and hopefully she doesn't come back to her base and notice this. Been lucky so far. Haven't got caught yet. All right, I put together a little care package here. Happy holidays from your Secret Santa. This is still a thing. Like, Jimmy, he put that he was my Secret Santa. Like, every year, I never know if we're actually supposed to say who it's from. So I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to say Secret Santa. I'm sure she'll figure it out once she sees what it is. But there we go. Look at this. This is full of goodies. A whole stack of diamond blocks, a couple beacons, a bunch of emeralds, iron, whole bunch of shulker shells, and some totems of undying. All stuff that I have pretty much readily available. Of course, I'm giving away, a decent chunk of my diamond reserve, but worth it. Definitely worth it, especially after she gets annoyed by the Gaster Claws. It's going to be in here, which is our next step, actually. We need to go get that done. So I'm going to remove some of these blocks here. They were just so I could stand out there and show you guys what we had in store for her. And now we need to light this portal and then go to the roof of the nether and make another one in the perfect spot. So when the gas comes through, it goes right to this cage that we've made, and then we got to sneak in here and get a minecart to catch him, drive him here, and then I think once it's on the honey block, it'll kind of sink down just a little bit there, and it will be in place with its vision blocked, and we should be good to go. Okay, I think we're ready. We've got this portal set up right here. This goes to the portal we made over False Symmetry's base. We've got an activator rail, so that should eject the gas when it comes through here, hopefully right into the portal, and it should go through just in case. I made a little cage so it won't go anywhere, and I borrowed this rail that was already going through the nether here because I believe that was the portal where Doc brought a bunch of gas to spawn. earlier in the season. And so this was already set up all the way through here. And if we follow it down here to the right, he's actually got like a gas catching farm already set up, which is perfect for us. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use it, I suppose. I've got some name tags for Gaster Claws, and I'm gonna go up top. Basically, the way it looks like this works is if we go up there and no one else is in the nether, then the gas should spawn on top of here, and there's a mechanism to detect the second they spawn, gets a minecart ejected, and then that should fall down and go into this little holding cell, and then we can just kind of like move them along here. But we only really need one, I hope. So I'm gonna stand up here and let's see if we can get one. There we go. Caught one. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta get down to it and name it. Oh man, okay. Oh, there's actually a couple down here. I didn't even see that other one. Nice. Okay, they shouldn't see me, I hope. And we hopefully can name tag them. Okay, let's see if it takes a name tag. Yes, it did. All right. And sometimes the name tags are a little tricky. You want to just double check that it actually took. And perfect. All right, well, we got two. So just in case something goes wrong, we have a backup, which is awesome. All right, time to send it on its way. I think all we do is hit this note block right there, and it should go. And that didn't see me. Okay, excellent. All right, I'm gonna keep my distance. I don't want it shooting at us. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't see us because it's okay. It's shooting at us. Woo! I'm glad that didn't hit the machine. That was super close. All right, looks like it's still moving along. I'm still gonna keep my distance though. I don't want to shoot anything important here. Tango's got a whole bunch of mobs for a mob switch. I actually had to have Tango come into the nether so that the extra player would give us a little bit higher of a mob cap in order for the gas to spawn. I couldn't figure out why the gas weren't spawning, and I realized that's probably close enough to Tango's mob switch so that no mobs can spawn in the nether hub. And once he got to the nether hub himself, we got a little extra mob cap and a gas finally spawned. All right, it's taking the turn. I'm gonna watch this from a distance. There's our portal there. Oh my goodness, please work, please work, please go, just go through the portal, please. It did, it went through the portal. Okay, it took a little bit of damage, I noticed, but hopefully it is okay. And I'm not gonna take the same portal back. All right, so I guess the big question is, did the ghast actually live on this side? And I want to come in from the side so it doesn't see me in case it's there. I don't want it shooting up False's base, so here we go, guys. Moment of truth. Oh, I see it and I hear it. Oh, it lives. Oh, excellent. Okay, so we got to get in without it seeing us. This is going to be difficult. Okay, so far so good. Now, we just got to get this cart on the track, and it should bring it right into place. And at that point, hopefully, we don't have to worry anymore about it seeing us at all. So here we go. Please pick it up. Uh-oh, okay, it got hurt a little bit. Okay, but it's alive and well, and it doesn't see me. And it's facing the right direction, which is good. If you don't face it south, eventually it's going to turn south, and that would ruin the whole thing. So... oh, we did it. Okay, that was pretty stressful. Now we can tear a lot of this down and build something new up around it. It's gonna be fantastic. My gosh, doesn't that look beautiful? But not beautiful enough, because we're going to give it a little bit of decoration. We're gonna get festive with it. It's gonna look awesome right here on top of that tower. And who knows? She may decide to keep it, but I mean, if she does, she's going to be missing out on all these goodies that are inside, living inside of it, which right now she can't see at all, which is awesome. And there we go. Return of Gaster Claws complete. Oh, it looks so good. I wonder how long she'll keep it around for. Probably not long, because the entire time she's hanging out in her base, she's got to listen to that ghast whining the entire time. So I think she probably will, as soon as the holiday season's over, get rid of it. And then we got a little extra gift inside. It's like the present that keeps on giving, except it's the prank that turns into the present. I think that's wonderful. And yeah, it's very fitting. We're in a winter wonderland. Anyway, all right, well, keep your eye on False's video for her discovery of that. Can't wait to see how she reacts to getting the return of Gaster Claws once again here in Season 9. I think this is maybe the third time, maybe the fourth time we've done this to her. She's probably gonna hate us forever. Anyway, that's gonna do it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do that before you go. And with that said, I'll see you again next time. Have a good one, everyone.